My dear sunflowers, how are you today? Hope you're doing great. Hi there. How's life? How's everything? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. I have just finished the ritual of mine on cleansing. I'm going to fold it in afterwards and send it to a nice place for a little throwback. And today's video is going to be about anger. How well do you handle your anger, and how deep is your anger, and what should you do with it, right? Because sometimes our anger issues can help us, and sometimes our anger issues can destroy us. So without further ado, first, second, third, we're going to start. Actually, very interesting fact, I was once told by this wonderful lady, Munara, learn how to control your anger. But she said it in a very nice way, She said it like, learn how to spend your anger. I was at that time, I was very surprised. I was like, what? Is this some kind of a currency to spend money on? Apparently it is, honeys. It is. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. You know, the interesting factor in for the people who have chosen the first pile, right? It's very interesting. You usually don't get just angry. Your angerness is mixed up with the bitterness. Bitterness out of let's say it that way. Sorry, let me show this to you. Yeah, bitterness out of the out of being hurt. And that's very interesting because most of the time you have this mixed feelings of anger and disappointment and hurt. And when that usually happens, you actually try to escape the reality, escape the people, and try to spend the time on your own by yourselves without actually going into the depth of trying to communicate with others about it or express your feelings. You're actually feeling more comfortable not expressing your feelings whatsoever during this situation. Let me bring the candle a little bit closer so the light will be a bit better. Yeah, sorry. Whoop. Is it better? Yes, much better. So, and due to that, we are having some interesting part which unfolds your abilities. Because when you're kind of like hiding yourself in the dungeons and the depths of your despair, your own despair, you are opening up the potential within you. Usually when you spend some time alone, you get this anger out, you cry a lot, most probably, because in here the people are very emotional and they tend to cry even when they get angry because it's mixed up with this feeling being unjust and the situation not going the rightful way, even though you did everything in a correct on a correct side. And due to that, of course, when you're venging your feelings out and you're doing it on your own, you're actually working out that magic, which is very interesting to me. I want to see, like, what kind of thing are you working on? Oh, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Yeah, this is a very interesting thing. So when somebody hurts you, and they do it out of bad intentions, the justice comes and it actually gives a little throwback to the people that have hurt you. So that's why in a lot of the cases when the people are hurting you, they receive a payback from the universe on its own. You don't even have to make a movement or say something nasty to them. You should know that these people receive back for the tears that you've shed. Okay, so this is a very interesting situation because it's like opening a Pandora box. Hurting you is like opening up a Pandora box. All kinds of bad things are happening to these people, and it's rightful for them because they actually deserve in most of the cases in here. Because who would want to hurt a person like you, really? Like, I wouldn't want to be your enemy, to be honest. You're definitely not somebody that could be a good, you're like a very, very good enemy to be. Because after the transformations that you bring to the people's lives, they tend to change a lot and for the better, either men and the women. But let's see how does this thing works for you. And then afterwards, like once this whole justice is done, you're feeling powerful, you're full of love, full of life, you're full of strength, and you're moving forward. And here the people who have chosen these positions are actually very nice and delightful people, very energetic, and at the same time very emotional, because I see a lot of sunlight within you. And you know what? The coolest part about you is that you don't hide your heart in comparison to a lot of people out there. You show your true feelings and your true face, which that's what people like about you, and that's what I like about you too, because you are really, 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 really showing and putting your heart to the fullest out there without being scared to get hurt, because you know that the life is a journey of a magic, and it's a beautiful, wonderful journey that you can also take on. So yeah, the people in here, guys, what you do is amazing. I really appreciate it. No need to change anything, but let's ask, because I might think so, you might not think so. um what should you do? Um, to say to learn how to control your emotions is not the best way to say. To learn how to control your anger is also not the finest way, because in your case the emotions are running on their own as they please. Sometimes you don't even want to get angry or get upset, but you do in the end. Some time might pass, you might actually not react at the time when you are angry. You might actually become angry after some time when you realize what has happened. And this is very interesting type of feeling that I see in here. So yeah, um in your situation, the best technique would be to not what you do is stay by yourself is awesome. It's really good. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But like, I don't know why, but I want to put the sign on you. This is very strange. It's interesting. For you guys, the best technique would be actually to walk under the rain more often. It's a very strange thing that I'm saying. It's like you should walk under the rain and cry your heart out, especially when it's storming, when there are a lot of thunderstorms right before that. You should actually go outside, stand with your face looking at the sky, and cry your heart out. Like at least 3 times, the least. Like, cry your heart out. It would help you to kind of push back your emotional side. It's like, you want to heal your emotions, work with the water. You want to heal your anger, work with the fire. But in your case, you have to work with the water. You have to you need to make the water wash away your pain, because there's like a lot of pain still that is within you, and that sometimes makes you angry. This unfulfilled emotions that sometimes burst out, because when it's too much, you know, when the cup is too full, it's just like it comes out of the cup. So yeah, the same in here. You guys need to go and to cry your heart out, stand there under the rain by yourselves and just enjoy that wonderful moment, because you're going to feel a lot better afterwards. Very interesting. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for joining me. I hope this was helpful enough to you, and we will see each other next time. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye. Let's see the position number 2. You know, I really enjoy these tarot cards. They're so mystical. I actually enjoy doing some very interesting readings on it. I didn't think that I would enjoy it so much, to be honest, when I ordered them. So the creator of this tarot cards, thumbs up, because you did a wonderful job. And you know, these days I'm more into something dark rather than let's say the dark tarots rather than into the light tarots. I have still like the Shadowscapes tarot, I have the normal, but still I don't know why, somehow maybe my energy itself is a little bit changing on its own, and due to that I'm actually wanting to use another types of tarot. Let's see how things will go, right? Okay. Wow, 3 major arcanas, Tower, High Priestess, and the World. Jesus Christ, you're no joke. And at the back we have the Justice. What kind of people are watching these types of videos of mine? This is very interesting. Are you also like practicing some magic and tarot, guys? This is crazy, because the people who are watching me are not simple people whatsoever. Or you're awakening really and uncovering your true potentials and powers, and I'm really happy for that. Rightfully and truthfully, I'm saying it. Okay, so let me a little bit move my camera, because I can sense some strange vibrations coming out. Okay, anyways, so people who have chosen the second position are also not somebody to joke with. Your anger provokes the whole universe and the whole system go in a swirl. It's like, you know, it starts from one point and then goes in the spiral way, up and up and up and up up to the, like, the, you know, this Dante's 9 level of hell. You're awakening all 9 of them, I swear to God, because when you get angry, and you're the type of person who usually tends to love and be nice and be very sharing and caring, and you really tend to love the people that you're with, but when they betray you, and usually that's when you get super angry, when they betray you, these people that you trust the most, you start to be very, not just angry, but vengeful. You want these people to feel the pain of the whole world. And you get it, girl and boys, you get it. These people that tend to hurt you, they don't know what to do with you, because they're very, first of all, people around you who have experienced your anger, they're very scared of you. They're very scared of your anger impulses, because first of all, you might get drunk and then start a vengeful fight for the justice. And it's not a joke. Some of you are very strong, and people around you are very scared when that happens, when you get angry, because I don't want to go into magic, but like a lot of things which I see in here are like, and you know, you don't show your anger openly. What I'm trying to say is that um, you're like a snake in a sense, you know, you never know what to expect from her, you never know when she's going to attack you. You just know that there's a danger, but you cannot understand when this creation is going to hurt you. The same in here. The people, they know that they have done a bad thing by making you angry, and you do have the rights to get angry at this point. It's not like you're doing it out of, well, out of being capricious. You usually don't tend to get angry so fast, but when you do, you stab back. You backstab those people really badly, really, and you make sure that your revenge is cold as fuck. Sorry. You know, as they say, the revenge should be always served cold. That's basically your motto of life. When you plan out to take a revenge, and you do take a revenge on these people who make you angry, because you know that if you got angry, that means that they're about to get punished, and you have all the rights to do so. You do it, and you make sure that this person that gets a revenge, he is going to learn how to treat in the future you and the others better. Okay? And in a way, it's like a good lesson for those who are trying to overcome your borders, or because in here I can see a lot of people who have chosen this position. Before, people were trying to cross your borders without even thinking, without even understanding that they shouldn't do so. They thought that they can take advantage of you, and you were piling up this shit up to some certain point, and then at some point you were just like, you know what, I don't want to deal with it, you deal with it. I'm just gonna spend my anger in the best way possible. Whew, interesting. But the thing is, that doesn't make you happy. Oh yeah, it does. Yes, it does. It does make you feel very happy. You're super comfortable about it because you know that what you're doing is right, and it's being permitted to you by the higher beings. That what you're doing is something. Yeah, you're the hand of the justice, because we have the Hierophant in here. Keep on going. Keep on doing what you're doing. You see, and that's why. Ah, okay, interesting. On the previous position, you know, I wanted to do this sign, and the Hierophant in here is doing that. That's interesting. Okay, okay. You in the first position are in a way a little bit similar, and with the fact that you can be vengeful, and you have the rights to do so. This is cool. I like the people by this who has chosen the second position. And you're really enjoying this whole mess out. It's so cool. You're really enjoying the fact that nobody understands the shit that it was from you. But even though you think that people might not know that it's you, people have actually the doubts that it might be you. They're just super scared to tell it to you, because they know that if you're going to get angry once more, they're going to receive even more backlash from you. That's cool. You people are awesome. So funny to see this. So, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye. Interesting second position. Guys, number 3. Ooh, okay, okay. Too much communication is not bad at all, but just, yeah. Give me a little break. The Magician, Page of Wands. Okay, interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So Some of the cards I'm also experiencing first time seeing them too, like in real life, because I have read the description, but I haven't seen them all. They're quite new to me. King of Wands, Five of Cups. Wow, so many cards in here. Three of Pentacles. I might. Page of Cups and the Strength. And we have the Hermit at the back. That's cool. That's interesting. Well. So many cards are coming out in here. Your anger, my dear people, is like a labyrinth for everyone to understand. Because you have a couple of stages of how you get angry, you know? This is interesting. You have really couple of stages how to get angry. So first, you don't get angry. You think, you know what? Most probably it's my fault that this situation has happened, and I should actually reflect on it. So as you move forward and trying to reflect on it, you get to the point you're like, Jesus Christ, actually this whole situation makes me feel depressed because something is wrong with me and something is wrong with those people around me. Then you start to reconstruct. You're like, let me take it on the good side, let me think about it well, let me actually be more constructive. I cannot go into the depths of my psychological side all the time. I have to move forward. So you're trying to find a good way out. So you are starting from the 10th arcana and you're ending up on the 8th arcana, which is like the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength, right? So at first you get super angry, but at the same time you're like, let me think, let me balance it out, let me find the yin and yang, let me go and analyze the situation from both of the perspective, not only mine but through the others perspective. You get there, you're like, oh my god, this is impossible to handle. I actually get pissed off, but at the same time I need to move forward and finish off this whole situation. And you're actually figuring it out, and in the end you're turning something that makes you feel angry into your future potential. A lot of people in here are very rational people and very looking forward into the future. You understand that because you will have the Magician in here also as your significator. You're the person who withholds all the powers, and you understand that if the situation has come into your life, that means there is a reason to it. There is a hidden potential, and guess what? You are about to take it out. Have you noticed how many times, even though you might have gotten angry, it might have brought you the new abilities and possibilities in life? For example, somebody said to you that you're fat. You got super angry, but then you think about it. Maybe this person has a point. Maybe I have actually neglected myself for some time, and I have put a couple of pounds or kilos, and maybe I should actually do the training. So you go to the gym, you get rid of those kilos, you become super cool, and then in the end you're like, you know what? I'm the best version of myself, and who cares about what this person thinks of me, because right now I am doing the best of me. Okay, so you don't have this, you have this impulses, yes, of getting angry, definitely, but it does not make you anyhow turn into disadvantage, because yes, you have those moments when you're going to this deep levels of misery, but then you get into the shape, you're like, let me look at it from the other angle, and you turn it into strength. I don't even have to add anything else, guys. You're doing a great job in here, people who have chosen this position. You're really searching for that light out, for this new knowledge and new possibilities, and that's why you're doing everything great. Whatever you do you, guys. Really, the Emperor in here, you're on a stable ground, you know what you're doing, and it doesn't really matter either it's a female or a male person who is watching me. Yeah, you're just wonderful. You're awesome, guys. I don't have to add anything else. And the good part about you is that you're taking it as this anger as a part of the experience. People in here, they really understand the law of attraction, the law of the universes. They know how to deal with the powers that they have, the abilities that they withhold, and I am freaking happy about it. There's nothing else to add. You do a good job. You do a very good job. Even if maybe you haven't realized that, try to think about it. You use most of the times your anger as your future potential for the upcoming victories. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. I was very happy to see you. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.